Hey, y'all. Welcome to Simple Conversations. This is KJ.
Hey, and it's Alice. So pause us for a minute, grab you something to drink, come back, sit down, and be a part of this conversation.
Because we have a lot to say. Welcome to Simple Conversations. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to Simple Conversations. Hey, Alice.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I am good.
Good. It's good to see your face.
It is good. It is good. We haven't been together in a bit. About a week and a half, huh?
Yeah, I was going to say.
That's a bit.
That is a bit.
Like a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were if you were talking about the podcast in itself or, chat. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah.
That's been even longer.
That has been even longer. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'm excited.
But seeing you a week and a half ago, that was amazing.
Oh, that was amazing. That was amazing. So for our listeners, we were on a retreat. So KJ hosts a retreat. This was our third annual Sisters Unplugged Women's Getaway. It was fabulous.
Good.
We were at the Outer Banks. We got to see the wild horses.
Wasn't that amazing?
We went in the hot tub.
Yes.
We sang songs. We ate delicious food. We did activities. We had meditations and we meditated.
Yes.
It was so good. It was
lovely.
So good. Yes.
It was lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes. But thank you. I love hearing how you described it.
Okay.
So, because
it was fabulous. I loved it.
I love it.
I love all of that.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that too. Oh my goodness. I could write a whole book about that.
Right?
So, yeah. So good.
I wanted to record a podcast, listeners, while we were there, but the time did not work out. But I wanted to actually record this podcast that we're going to talk about today while we were there and get input from others. So if you were at that retreat and you're listening, and even if you weren't, and you would like to add your comments to this, I would love to know today we're going to talk about COVID
keepers. Yes.
So what are your COVID keepers? I first heard this in another podcast. I don't even know who. It might have been one of the Glennon Doyle's We Can Do Hard Things podcast, maybe. But the lady that they were interviewing, whoever it wasn't their podcast who used this term. It was someone they were interviewing, and she used the term COVID keepers. And I was like, oh, what's a COVID keeper? And when she went on to talk, she talked about what are the things that changed in your life because of COVID that you would keep even if COVID went away. When COVID, we hope and pray, goes away. Right? Because it's going on 2 years now, right?
Yeah.
2 years. Feels like forever.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to talk about today. What are your COVID keepers?
Yeah.
So we did talk about, I remember we talked about what our life was like before COVID, shortly after COVID happened, and we talked about what was changing in our life. That's kind of about when we started our podcast.
Yeah.
So our listeners didn't know us pre-COVID on the podcast unless they knew us in person.
Mm-hmm. Personally. Yes.
Right. So do you want to start? What's a COVID keeper for you?
Well, it's very interesting that my birthday's coming up. Mm-hmm. And so I remember right before COVID was my 50th birthday. And mm-hmm. I gathered with 50 of my friends mm-hmm. at the Plant Bar. Remember that?
I do.
And and it was like 10 days later when we were like shut down. Shut down. Yeah. So, and that's the last time that I've been in the room with that many people. Seriously. Yeah. For real.
I can see that. Yeah. I still have my plant, by the way.
You do?
I do. I need to clean the pretty vase that it's in, but I do still have it.
That's awesome.
In the window.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So I will tell you probably the first thing that I think of when I think of COVID keepers is people washing their hands.
Oh, you want to keep that?
I want to keep that. Listen,
Oh.
I have to tell you, at my hair salon, it's very small.
Mm-hmm.
So I can be doing hair in my salon chair at my station. And when you go in the bathroom, I can hear you flush and I can hear whether you turn the water on or not. So I'm just saying, one thing that I love about COVID is that people are washing their hands.
But that makes me laugh out loud so much. Oh my gosh. That is not on my list anywhere, but I will agree with you that I would like to keep it. That's so funny.
And then also too that people were very quick to still come to the hair salon even when they didn't feel good. And I will say to you that now 95% of the people, even if they wake up with a runny nose and they think that it might be an allergy, like they're not coming. And honestly, I appreciate that.
I appreciate that too.
I appreciate that because, I mean, there have been times where people thought they had an allergy and it was more than an allergy.
Right.
But I also know that I have a healthy immune system and I don't try to be ridiculous about it. Right. But people have called out of work sick before and still come to the hair salon. So at least now,
at least that's a priority.
Not when you're sick, girl. If you're sick, go to Great Clips. If you're sick, go to Great Clips. Don't come to my hair salon because listen, my husband is a cancer survivor.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So we just have to be respectful of everybody, but and I don't think that every runny nose is COVID, but I do love the fact that people are respectful enough that when they have any new symptom, that they are not coming to the salon and leaving their snotty tissues on my station.
Oh my gosh, don't leave them on the station anyway. Okay. I can respect all of that. Okay, so my first funny one is I wish that when I order out from the Mexican food restaurant, that after COVID is over, that I can still get my homemade sangria and bring it to my house and drink it.
That's funny. You can still get your to-go margarita.
Can I please still just have my to-go drink and bring it home? Because I would rather eat at home anyway than eat in a restaurant. I've always, because I'm an introvert. I like being at home. I'd rather be in my pajamas on the couch under a blanket with my guacamole, right, than to be in a restaurant any day. So that's my funny one. But I would say that I really appreciate everything that's been available to us virtually.
Yes.
Being able to work from home. And I know it's been hard for people who are not introverts. I know people that need that social outlet. I do not personally. So on the side of the being together part, I think we were really too busy.
Yes.
Before COVID. I think every woman would tell you, I think, and let me say this, I would love to hear from any women that are listening that would say to me, we were not too busy before COVID. I would like to go back to what life looked like then.
Yeah.
I think they would be in the great minority of women because I think our plates were too full. I think we wore too many hats. I think we did not rest. We weren't kind to ourselves. I think we overextended a lot. And I think all of that was expected of us to continue. I think COVID in that regard was a blessing that allowed all of us to take a deep breath and slow down.
I actually wrote that down too. But the word that I used was, thank God COVID disrupted my busyness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so much.
So much, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I will say to you, though, I have heard one lady that comes in my salon who doesn't have a whole lot of local family to this area. She has only been retired under 5 years. and she's very active, but she was active in things like tennis, like this new ball thing, pickleball. And
Yeah.
she was also a volunteer. And so in the beginning, all of those activities at the clubs
Mm-hmm.
were canceled, and so was her volunteer. And so she has just now gone back to volunteering. And so she is one person that I have heard. But when you look at her life and
Right.
the yeah, the era that she's in right now,
Mm-hmm.
of course she wants it to go back because she doesn't have a whole lot to do with her time.
Right.
So yeah, yeah, but the busyness, the busy, yeah, I don't miss that at all.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
else I love that we've been able to do virtually is doctor's appointments.
Yes,
That whole telehealth thing, man, can we just keep
yes,
that? Because
yes.
unless I actually physically need you to see me or to see something on my body or in my body, can we just do video? Because then I don't have to wait in your waiting room. You don't have to wait. Like, I have loved that so much.
Sounds
I
like
didn't have to get on a scale. Nobody's taking my blood pressure.
right.
Like, you're just asking me how I'm doing. We're talking about things. I have enjoyed that very much.
Yes, yes. We have too. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I think one of the well, we have been focused on family more
I
because we
will
do
too.
spend more time at home.
Mhm.
Definitely. New games that we're playing, things that we're, just doing to be intentional about family time without being bored,
Mhm.
because we're not so busy running here from there. But one of the things that I have loved about COVID is that now when I tell people that I have my groceries delivered, they don't look at me like I'm a prima donna, you know?
That's funny.
Yeah. Hey y'all, this is KJ from Simple Conversations Where Grace Meets Strength. Thank y'all so much for listening and tuning in. If it weren't for y'all, there would be no reason for us to do this. Listen, we need your help. We need your support. So head on over to patreon.com/Simple Conversations and decide exactly how you want to be involved.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
I love that.
Yeah. Yeah. I love everything being able to just come right to my door too. Like,
Me
uh,
too.
because I don't like going out. And I probably spend way more money if I leave the house and go to Walmart than
Me
if I just
too.
do something.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, because when I'm doing that pickup list, I'm only getting what I know for a fact I need.
Mhm.
And I'm not walking by the flip-flop aisle and,
Right.
picking up a sweatshirt that's 70% off that I don't need. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. I
Yeah.
agree with that completely. I also will say that I think that we have put more emphasis on mental health over the last
Ah,
2 years.
yes, I totally agree. As a matter of fact, that is my number one
Mhm.
thing, my number one COVID keeper, like the best one, that there's absolutely more mental health awareness, more acceptance. People are talking about it more.
Mhm.
And
I
and
agree.
seriously, yeah, even just watching the Olympics, they're sharing mental health stories of each of some of the Olympians that where they've been open and honest and transparent about things like that. I love that. I
I do
do.
too. And I think Gabby, the gymnast, Gabby, what's her last name? Oh my goodness.
I want
Um,
to say Douglas.
she got a really bad rap this year by calling out at the very end and not partaking of the Olympics for mental health reasons, and got a lot of backlash about that. And I
Yeah.
heard her and another gymnast in an interview, and I actually was really proud of her. But in all reality, she doesn't owe us anything,
Anything.
right? I mean, she was there to represent us. Yeah, walk a mile in somebody else's shoes before you pass judgment, please.
It's Gabby Douglas,
Thank you. Google
American
her. Thank
gymnast.
you. Um, but wow, I appreciated that so much, that she did that. And if it took COVID and it was because of COVID and people being shut in that made us start talking about it,
Yes.
I'm okay with that. Let's not stop talking about it. Let's normalize mental health the way we would. I was about to say immunizations. Because back in the day, we normalized that too. Oh my goodness, that was a total that's interesting that's what came to mind without being political. But let's just normalize mental health the way we do your yearly physical, right? Your overall well-being.
Absolutely. Yeah. One of the athletes on the USA women's curling team openly spoke about, and they're all professionals. There's an attorney and a doctor, a pharmacist, and a real estate agent. And one of them openly talked about how she had really suffered from depression, really. Mm-hmm. And, some days how she just couldn't get out of bed. I just love that people are being bold enough to be outspoken about mental health. And if that's one of the things that has come to light since COVID, then I absolutely say we should keep it. Now, I'm just going to throw this in right there because, that's how I am. Now, if the church will get on board.
Well, there you go. I don't know, KJ. I feel like if you just had enough faith and you prayed them same 3 passages, you wouldn't just lay in the bed. You'd be able to get up and just do what you got to do. Help us.
That's a conversation for another day that we are going to have.
We are. Yeah. Continued ongoing while we go through this journey of reconstructing our faith.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's
so hard not to go there right now. I'm not. Okay.
I know.
Because I'm like, I just had a conversation this week. So my last one would be, because I'm an introvert, just having time at home to focus and do projects and just the things that I've been able to learn because I wasn't so busy over the last year. The Life Designer came out, the meditation book came out. I started a mindful meditation class. We started our podcast. Just the way we've grown, I think personally and professionally developed and had that time to grow and really dig in. I have really appreciated that.
Yeah. And absolutely would not have happened.
No.
Slow down. Yeah.
No, not without the opportunities. Yeah, we would have talked about it, but been too busy to actually get it started.
Implement it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I would like to hear from our listeners what are your COVID keepers? I would like to hear that.
Yeah, and if one of yours is the same as one of ours and you want to expand upon our conversation, please join in. Yes.
Yeah, that would be good. I would love that. I would love to hear how they're the same, how they're different. If we said something that you were like, oh yeah, and then this, because that's how my brain works. I hear it and then I'm like, oh yeah. And then my brain says, and here you go, this too. So I would love to hear that.
Yeah. This has been good.
It has been good. And we didn't keep you a really long time today. So if you're driving, I hope you've reached your destination safely. If you're like us, you listen when you drive and when you're getting ready in the bathroom. And maybe if you're walking, it's too cold to walk today. I'm not walking today. It's cold here.
It is cold.
Yeah.
I listen to podcasts when I cook.
Oh,
because I'm intentional and I'm in one place and I'm not going back and forth. Yeah. I that's probably one of my best places that I listen to podcasts. So if you're cooking,
what's for dinner?
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, thank you for listening, KJ. Thank you for taking time let's do this podcast and make some more podcasts. We're going about our days now. You guys going about your day. Be safe and have the best day available to you.
Thanks for listening, y'all.
Hey, you guys, we just want to say thank you today. We want to thank our listeners and those of you that have subscribed to the Simple Conversations podcast. Friends, thanks.